NECO 2022 matrix questions. Objective question 18. Given that matrix A is equal to this and matrix B is equal to this, calculate AB, that is the product of matrix A and B. Solution: you need to check the condition for the multiplication of matrices, which is the number of columns in the first matrix is equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. We have 2 by 2 matrices. By this, the condition is satisfied. So you have matrix AB in this form. When you are multiplying, you take the first row of the first matrix times the first column of the second matrix. You do that element by element. That is 2 times 1 in this form plus minus 1 over 3 times 3 in this form. The same first row times second column. You have 2 times 2 plus minus 1 over 3 times 6. You move to the second row times first column. That is 3 times 1 plus 4 times 3. The same second row times second column, and you have 3 times 2 plus 4 times 6. So 2 times 1 is 2, plus times minus is minus. 1 over 3 times 3, you have 1. 2 times 2, you have 4. Then plus times minus is minus. 1 over 3 times 6, you have 2. You come here, 3 times 1, you have 3 plus 12, that is 4 times 3. You move here, 3 times 2 is 6 plus 24, 4 times 6. When you subtract and add, you have this matrix as the product of A and B. The correct option is A. Theory question 4. Find the inverse of the matrix A equal to this and use it to solve the equations 3s plus 4y equal to 1 and 5s plus 2y equal to 3. Solution: we are to find the inverse of this matrix. It is a 2 by 2 matrix, and the inverse denoted by this is equal to 1 over determinant. Determinant is the difference between the product of the two diagonals. You start with the main diagonal, that is 3 times 2 minus 4 times 5, times this matrix with the entry such that you interchange the elements in the main diagonal from 3, 2 to 2, 3. And the second diagonal, you negate it, meaning you use minus 1 to multiply it. You have minus 4 minus 5. You continue 1 over 6 minus 20 from here times the matrix. If you subtract this, it becomes 1 over minus 14, which can be written in this form, times the matrix with the entries. First row 2 minus 4, second row minus 5, 3. This is the inverse of matrix A. Next, we are asked to solve the pair of equations. We are to use the inverse method. Here, you have to define about 3 matrices. The first one is the coefficient matrix. Let that matrix be A. So you take it row-wise or column-wise. If we go by column-wise, the coefficient of S in both equations, you have 3, 5. That is the first column. Then for Y, you have 4, 2. That is the second column. Let the variable matrix be S. You want to solve for S and Y. That is a column matrix. And the constant matrix B, that is also a column matrix 1, 3. The system in matrix form, you have this result. That is the coefficient matrix times the variable matrix equal to the constant matrix, or the right hand side. We are to get this matrix denoted by capital S. If you make capital S the subject, you use the inverse of matrix A to multiply through. If you do that, you have matrix S to be equal to inverse of matrix A times B. And this matrix is equal to this. Previously, we have obtained the inverse of this matrix, the first part of the question. This is the inverse times matrix B. This coefficient, you keep it outside and multiply first before you use it to evaluate. To multiply the first row times first column, that is 2 times 1 in this form plus minus 4 times 3 in this form. The second row times the only column minus 5 times 1 in this form plus 3 times 3 in this form. You also have the coefficient outside. You have 2 minus 12. From here, 2 times 1 is 2, plus times minus is minus, 4 times 3 is 12. Then here is minus 5 plus 9. You continue and you have this result. 2 minus 12 is minus 10, minus 5 plus 9, you have plus 4. Next, you have minus 1 over 14 times minus 10. That is 10 over 14, which reduces to 5 over 7. And you have the same coefficient, minus 1 over 14 times 4. You have minus 4 over 14, and that reduces to minus 2 over 7. By equality of matrices, S is equal to 5 over 7. This variable S equal to this entry, and Y is equal to minus 2 over 7, the second entry.